How's it going? We're live. Yay. Welcome, everybody, to Collectors episode 11. 11 big ones. 11 big ones. We're up. We're doing the collecting. We're looking through the collection. Used to be the vinyl show. And, we went through the vinyl so much, we decided to open it up fully to our full collections. So that's kind of what we're doing today. Although me and my partner here, Kevin from Canadian Grooves, we're fresh off Canada's largest video game and nostalgia show, swap trade show, trading floor. So we got lots of goodies to show from that and a few surprises coming up. So stay tuned and enjoy. Join us in the chat. Say hello. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And again, the Collectors is coming to you commercial free on YouTube. So a little plus for you guys. No ads to deal with on this channel. Don't have to worry about it. It's how we look after you.
I forgot to grab the stuff I got at the Berry Game Exchange.
Oh, so much for that tease.
If I can go get it if you want me to. Do you want to fill for a minute?
Okay, yeah, sure.
I mean, it was nothing. I think I got one game, but maybe I don't know. I'll be back.
There he goes. Kevin, Canadian Grooves, has left the show, and he made it safely to the back, so that's good. We'll look to see if he comes back safely without any blood on him. We'll take a look at that. I got lots of stuff from the Berry Game Exchange. Not that I bought stuff at the Game Exchange, just all the peeps bringing me stuff that they've been holding for me for a long time. So I finally got to see everyone there and took in all the fun stuff. A lot of gifts, spread a little bit of money back here and there, but a lot of gifts, which that's the greatest when you can get gifts. And we have some pictures to show from that. I was a vendor there as well as Kevin. So I don't know if I got pictures of Kevin's table. Maybe he does. We'll show you pictures. We got the mailbag, some special stuff in the mailbag coming up for sure. And stay tuned. There might be a ton of surprises coming, maybe some special guests coming. Stay tuned. It's a very fluid show right now. We don't know what we're going to get. But I'm going to surprise Kevin. We usually do like a pop trivia thing, but I pulled out my Trivia Pursuit Silver Screen Edition because Kevin always says how much he knows about movies. So we're going to surprise him with some Trivial Pursuit Silver Screen pop-up quiz. See what he gets. So that's gonna be good. Heck. While he's gone, I'll tell you something I just picked up today. This is extremely rare for this guy to do. Spend full price retail on a brand new video game. That is rare. That is a rarity for this guy to spend full price on a video game. It's already been opened. The kids are already full on into it. So it's not sealed. We're not unsealing it here, but I can show you, and I'm sure lots of you have picked this up too, but I picked up Nintendo Switch Sports today. Full on retail price right there.
Wow.
Yeah, bookmark this day because this is the day you saw me spend full retail. You can't go wrong with that though, right?
Oh no, I still play the original on the Wii.
And thank you, Nintendo. Like the running rate for video games is what, $80-$90 now? This came in at $65. And it's got a nice cardboard box, and inside it came with some look at that. You know what that is?
No clue. I don't have a Switch, so I don't know.
No clue?
No.
It's a mini jock strap for the soccer game.
Yeah.
No. Close. No, you put this on your leg and you drop the old Joy-Con in there. So the soccer is like a shootout, a kicking thing. So the kicker wears this, and it can tell when you're kicking. And then the other guy's like the goalie, I guess. So it came with that. And then it came with the actual, clamshell here. There's all the people on the back. And a little overview. You're playing in like a mall kind of situation or an outdoor kind of mall. The game's not in there because the kids are playing it right now. Couldn't wait to play that. So I picked that up. And by the way, if you buy this digitally, you know how much money you save? Guess, Kevin.
It might be more digitally knowing Nintendo.
Same price.
Oh, okay.
Same price, no box, no leg thing. While I was there, I had a gift card burning a hole in the wallet. That's why I had no problem doing this. So I went to Best Buy to get that. I was going to go to Shoppers, so I could accumulate some Shoppers points, always thinking, but the Shoppers didn't have it in stock. So I went to Best Buy. Of course, they had it in stock, and I checked their movie section, which I don't know if you heard me rant before about Best Buy's movie section, but it's even smaller. If you could imagine it being smaller. Before it was a little island and a wall, and now they're like, get rid of that wall. That's too much movies. So now it's just a little four-sided island by the door of movies. It's pretty pathetic. But I did manage to find something. This, when it first came out in steelbook form, $50. It's never gone down in price. In fact, Amazon has trouble keeping it in at that price. Sometimes goes up to $60. But the non-steelbook version was there for $24. Almost famous 4K edition.
Nice. $24.
Yeah, and $24. Yeah. What's important here is it contains the bootleg version, the bootleg cut, which is the better one.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and long. It's got Kyle Gass in it, but the bootleg cut still gets the 4K edition with the full DTS audio. Unlike the DVD version of the bootleg cut, it didn't get a DTS audio. So I was afraid the bootleg edition on this would get like just a regular Blu-ray and crappier sound, but nope, they gave the bootleg cut the full deal, which is nice. No Atmos though. No Atmos. It's the same audio that you would have got on the Blu-ray.
I'm positive I've never seen the original cut of that movie.
I saw it in the theater.
I didn't go to the theater to see the movie. I only saw it when it came out on DVD, and I'm pretty sure it was the bootleg cut that first came on to DVD.
Well, you had to get the special edition to get the bootleg cut, didn't you?
I mean, that's the only version I had of the movie until it came out on Blu-ray. So, I didn't have it on VHS or anything like that.
Should we open?
Why would you keep that sealed?
See what's inside?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a great movie. I love it. And I showed it to my teenage girl, I think last year, and she loved it too. Nice. Maybe there's a code in here, and unfortunately our viewership left, or else they would have got a free movie. So you gotta stick around past, the first 10 minutes because you get goodies. There is a code in here. There is a code. Got 2 discs, nothing else, no booklet, no other goodies. 2 4K discs. You ready for the code? Oh, yeah. Kevin might want the code himself, actually, right?
I think I want to buy that movie.
It's unknown if you get a 4K edition with this code. That's unknown. It's valid until 2024. Okay, get ready, folks. I need you to hit the like button and subscribe button, though. Because where else are you going to get this? Hit the space bar. There you go. One free 4K movie for you guys. Only on Start to Continue. Where else are you going to get that? Generosity. So, yeah, starting off the show with brand new pickups, Kevin. What do you think about that?
That's good.
Pretty exciting, eh? Yep.
Well, that's all I got, are brand new pickups. So
That's today. That was literally just a couple hours ago. That's how brand new that was.
Some of mine are from yesterday, but some of them are for the day before yesterday.
All right, you want to give us some? Give us some juice.
Well, what do you want? Do you want movies, or do you want what I got at the Barrie Game Exchange? What's your pleasure?
I guess we kind of showed movies, so let's keep it going.
With movies, okay. Well, yesterday I did end up going to that record show in your hometown, Barrie, Ontario.
Oh,
so
cool.
That's where a lot of my pickups are from. But after we were done at the record show, we couldn't, for some reason, we couldn't stop looking at stuff, and we had to go to one of Sarah's favorite place in the mall in Barrie, Cinema One, which it's not a cheap store, but
no.
but they do have a lot of unique and interesting stuff. And where should I start? Well,
they got the goods there. That's for sure.
They do have the goods. So this movie has been on my list for a very long time. I actually bought this movie there probably 4 or 5 years ago on DVD. And right after I bought it, it came out on Blu-ray, and it's been super expensive on Amazon. And they had it there for $26. And that is Mr. Majestic. Charles Bronson's Mr. Majestic. This is a script that was written by Elmore Leonard, and it's a great movie. I love it, and
I just want to sell my melons.
Yeah, it's good. It's not bare bones. All it is the movie on there in 1080p, and it's got that Lightery, whatever that guy's name is, from he was in The Getaway with Steve McQueen and The Godfather. He was in those two movies and this one, and then he died. He was gone.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was a great actor.
I haven't seen that movie in forever, but I wouldn't mind watching it again.
Went into their Hitchcock section.
Ooh.
And
they got some good box sets in there. They
do, yeah, but I own half the box sets, so I can't partake in the box sets. But I finally got myself a copy of Rope
on Blu-ray. Yes,
on Blu-ray. Yeah, this is just regular Blu-ray. This is a great Hitchcock movie. It takes place pretty much all in one room. It's one of those ones that are based on a play, and I'm a sucker for those kind of movies. And I found me The Rear Window, all the Jimmy Stewart stuff in 4K.
Yeah, how's the price on that?
So this was $16.99, I think, and this was $22.99. And finally got myself. Been looking for this forever too. A 4K copy of the Blade Runner.
Yes, beauty.
You got to get this one in 4K just for the cinematography.
Oh my god, and the sound. But look at my poster in behind me.
Yeah. Oh, Rear Window. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Very good. It all ties together. So this one was $20. I spent some good money there. I spent some good coin there.
Yeah, it's adding up.
Where should I go next? I'll go with this one next. I've been dying to watch this movie again. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. And it's not on any of the streaming services. I guess I could have downloaded it on the dark web, but I had to get myself the Willy Wonka and the Charlie Chocolate Factory.
I wonder how that cleans up for 4K.
I don't know. But every time I see this movie out there, it's always that stupid Johnny Depp one. He was in that one, right? That stupid remake. I'm like, I want the Gene Wilder one. Never find it. Then they had this on sale, but this one just came out not too long ago. Can't have enough copies of The Last Waltz.
Criterion.
4K and Blu-ray. so you can't go wrong there.
I don't got my copy yet. Yeah. What'd you say it was on sale for there?
It was on sale for $54.
Ooh, yeah. That's
their regular price was $76, but I still, it's on Amazon, it's been higher. So, and then the Piece de Resistance, the movie that everybody wants. I already have the first movie, I have the second movie, but I don't have the third movie on Blu-ray. I only have it on DVD. So I had
Charlie's Angels.
I had to get this to get the third movie on DVD or on Blu-ray, and that is Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Yes, you need that. You need the third one.
Yeah.
It was only $11.99, so I said, "What the heck? Breaking the bank already. Might as well just go for broke. Break it complete."
Did you say you had the big? Isn't there a 5-pack of Smokey and the Bandit?
Yeah, they're DVDs.
Oh, they're DVDs.
Yeah. So yeah, the 5-pack, or it's a 7-pack. It's like the 3 movies, and then 4 or 5 made-for-TV movies that are just all awful. They're terrible. They didn't keep the Trans Am. He's driving like a Dodge Spirit or something like that. It's disgusting.
Well, welcome. Duke is in the house. Hey, Duke. Good to see you from Retro Nonsense. Rewind back a bit. We gave away a movie earlier. That's excellent. And notice Kevin is not opening any of his movies to give away. But
no, I keep my codes. Sorry.
Yeah, I keep my codes. Listen, we're going to surprise Kevin now because we're in the movie spirit right now. Normally on the collectors, our good buddy Curtis gives us a little trivia. And so he's not here today. I don't think. He might pop in. You never know. You got to stay tuned to see. So I'm going to surprise Kevin with some good old-fashioned Trivial Pursuit Silver Screen Edition.
Oh, God. My parents had that.
Oh, it's a bit dusty.
I was horrible. There was actors I've never heard of before in that.
Kevin's always bragging about his cinematic knowledge. So let's see. And I don't have to play because I'm the questioner. But look at there they are. It's got someone had an exciting time with this.
That's the only way to play that game is to the death.
Random card here. Well, see, this is no problem.
Yeah,
super random.
Yeah, it's really easy when you have the answers there.
Super
Alex.
Random.
So,
no, this is no problem. What 1970 documentary was filmed at Mass Yasgur's New York dairy farm?
1970. Oh, well, I guess okay. So Woodstock.
See, easy.
Okay,
Kevin's
but it was tricky because Woodstock was in '69, but I guess the movie came out in 1970.
What 1977 film featured the song "More Than a Woman"?
Saturday Night Fever.
Guys, he's 2 for 2. He said he couldn't do this. Oh my God, these questions! What British star of Lawrence of Arabia lost his voice after a 1966 operation for cancer of the throat?
Oh, wow. He had throat cancer? Peter O'Toole.
No, that was Jack Hawkins. Oh. They threw you for a loop there, right? Yeah.
You said the star, so.
Well, yeah, the British star. He would.
Okay. Yeah. I thought that would have been way too young for him to have throat cancer. But...
what part of Elizabeth Taylor as Cleopatra did the asp sink its fangs into?
I've never seen that movie, but I think it was a wrist.
No. You got to see that. If you're going to go for something on Elizabeth Taylor, you got to go for the breastises. It was the breast.
If you want to see Elizabeth Taylor in a good movie, where you see things, what the heck's the name of that movie? The last something. It's in the collection. I have to go look for it. But it's one of her earlier works. And that's something else. Yeah. The heck's the name of that movie?
I don't know. You'd like Cleopatra. It's pretty grand.
I do want to see it.
Now, this might be dated, but who won 8 Oscars for costume design?
Oh, Edith Head.
How did you get that?
Because she's a famous costume designer. She's in every. You watch old movies. She's at the top of every freaking movie.
Impressive.
And she was in an episode of Columbo, so of course.
Oh God, Kevin is 300 years old. And finally, who played the lovelorn Brett Ashley in The Sun Also Rises?
I don't think I've seen that movie.
That was Ava Gardner.
Yeah, no, I have not seen that one.
But very good showing. Kevin impressed me. That was excellent.
I gotta find the title of that movie. Suddenly Last Summer. Watch that one, man.
Never seen that.
Once you see it, you'll never see Elizabeth Taylor in a different way. You'll only see her in one way.
All right. Okay, I'll see her in that way.
All right.
Let me go on a little bit here because I have something exciting to show you. I got a couple of gifts from Joe, my partner on STC Pod, if you can believe it.
No.
Don't believe it, do you? No, not possible. These were out of the blue as well, although I have been like railing on him since I saw one of these things. It was every day going, you don't deserve that. It's ridiculous. You own it, and you've told me how stupid it is to have. So you should give that to me. And he always said, well, I got to check it, see if it's something I like, or, meaning checking the value.
See if something you can flip.
But that's I'll save that to the end of this little segment here. First of all, he gave me, because he knows what a huge fan I am of airplanes and aviation, so he got me this old PC game, or he gave me this, Their Finest Hour, a Lucasfilm. LucasArts. And I love these big box aviation games because they're just full of cool books and not just the instructions how to play the game, but like their instruction manuals are often flight manuals, and they're full on.
You like F-22 Raptor?
I had that. I had it on. Was that Genesis? Or I think it was on the Genesis.
This is a PC game. It was originally $62.99 at EB Games. I got it for $4.
So we got the discuses. You guys ever seen those before? Discuses?
I haven't. I'm too young to remember that.
Floppies. I watched some video and some douchey kid was, trying to educate people on older items, and he kept calling these floppy drives, even though he was the expert. He kept saying, "Got my floppy drives right here." People are like, "Dummy." Oh, so four floppy drives for this one. That's a lot of data right there, guys, if you don't know. And reference card, because you got to know there's a lot of controls flying a PC airplane.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, the booklet that comes with them is your basic flight manual. Not only teaches you about controls, but also there's also history in here about, warfare, World War II, and all that stuff. Look at that. This is for a PC game.
That was all required reading too before you booted up the game. You had to read all that.
And finally, they're showing you some gameplay. But look at all this. Incredible. Flight techniques, dogfighting techniques, maps. Love this stuff. Any kind of flight game for PC back in the day, you got a nice big, the Janes. Remember the Janes? Those, just got those for the books. So he gave me that. Hold on a second. Let's say hello to our next guest. Matt Bandy is back.
Hey. What's up, everybody?
Look at that haircut.
I sure did.
Very, very dapper.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's after 3 years, I got to cut all off.
Wow.
Yeah, it was it was about time. So I was getting kind of over it. So I decided to cut it all off, and I did on Saturday. What up, dude?
Nice.
Yeah.
SF98's here as well. Wants me to fire up the 486.
486. That was for the rich kids.
Yeah, I didn't get to have 486s. I kind of skipped that because I had to like be old enough to buy my own computer. So I think my first real computer was a Pentium 75, which I overclocked to 90. Don't tell anybody. Wow. Yeah, it was a real rager.
What does that even mean?
Exactly. Okay, Matt, if you're just joining us, we're going through stuff that Joe
am
gave
just joining
me.
you.
Joe gave me these things, so it's pretty exciting. So hold on, we'll get to you in a minute. I'm still going through the Joe stuff. This was the thing that I was bugging him ever since he got it, that he doesn't deserve to have it, and that I've been looking for it forever. And it took about 6 months, but out of the blue, he just brought it to work and said, "Here you go." And he said, "Don't sell it." And that's the White Stripes Under the Great White Northern Lights.
Don't sell that.
So this was their little their Canadian tour where they hit every single province in a short amount of time. There's all the stops. And in typical White Stripes fashion, they were stopping at like bus stops. They do a concert, school gym, coffee shop. It was all these crazy locations with very little lead up for people to figure out where they were going to be. They just showed up.
What's your thought on that? I mean, that's kind of cool, right? I get the appeal to it, but it's like, I don't know.
You don't know?
The more I say it out loud, like, that's awesome, because it's what they want to do, and if people are there, that's awesome for them, and they get that crazy experience to say, "Hey, saw them at a bus stop with like nobody there. It was just me and a few other people." That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Although, like you said, if you were somewhere in nowhere land and the White Stripes did make an appearance, but they never told anyone, you didn't get a chance to see them, you might be like, "Oh, well, Jesus Christ." Yeah. They finally made it here and it was a secret. But yeah, that was 2007. And I don't know if this movie's on Blu-ray, but I'm more than happy to have it on DVD.
Is it a documentary style, or is it just like concert footage and a little bit of behind the scenes stuff?
I believe it's documentary style with
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. Catches them playing in bowling alleys, pool halls, tiny town squares, a fishing boat, and at one point what appears to be a daycare center.
Okay.
White Stripes, man.
Wild. Bowling alley, eh?
And finally, this leads into the Barry Game Exchange stuff. Joe had a bunch of Blu-rays. I went, "Oh, why do you have this? You wouldn't like this." And he said, "Here, take it." So on Blu-ray, I got.
That's an awesome movie.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's so good.
Yep, you Sam Rockwell action there.
Have you seen that, Bill?
I did, yeah.
Oh yeah, awesome, yeah.
I think it was on Netflix or something when I got to see it. So now I have a copy.
I think, I did see it some streaming. I think it's on HBO right now. Yeah, it's been quite a few years since I've seen that one. But yeah, that's awesome. I wish they would make more science fiction movies like that. Cool original ideas.
Hey, Troy, thanks for joining us. Troy was also at the Barry Game Exchange. And so that will lead us into the Barry Game Exchange stuff when I get back around. I got lots of cool stuff to show you. It's I'm excited to show you one of these things. It's right here. It's heavy. It's big. It's at least 70 years old.
70?
70. Yeah. And so we'll look at that if you stay tuned. So anyways, it's been a while since
toys or
one of my no, but it fits in my collection. I collect these. So Matt Bandy, it's been a while since he's been on the collectors.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Hey Kevin, I haven't seen you in a while. So
I know it's probably since last year. Like I think this is our first show together. I think so. Maybe January.
Right on.
I don't know.
Wow. Well, Bandy does show up on the VHS show.
I do, and let me know when that next one is. I got a big haul.
We saw
Very big
some previews of that.
Yeah.
Matt Bandy sent me some preview shots on the texting. So because I got his phone number, in case you're wondering.
The digits, yeah.
Got phone numbers. Yep.
Yeah. So today, I'm going to be showing mostly like 95% music, and 75% of that is probably going to be cassettes. But I will start with some CDs first. So last couple of weekends, my wife and I have been going out thrifting together, which is awesome. We don't look for the same stuff, but it's cool. I get to look for my things, and she gets to look for her things. And I typically look like at the Goodwills, which would be our equivalent to your what's your guys' thrift
Valley
up
Village?
There? Valley Village. That's kind of essentially the same thing. I'm finding a lot more Blu-rays there. The Goodwill that we go to is in a college town, so there's usually kind of a decent selection or a wide variety of stuff. It's not just a bunch of old people movies and stuff like that. So I usually check through the CDs, and I found some pretty decent ones. I'm trying to build up my collection of 90s alternative rock. And so I got this one's a little bit of a guilty pleasure for me, the Spin Doctors.
Yeah.
Pocket Full of Kryptonite. So these are all, they're super cheap there. It's like maybe $1, and it's like if you buy 3, you get 1 free too. So I found this. There was some other stuff there. The bummer thing. The condition isn't always going to be the greatest. Sometimes you can find something that's like, oh, I love that CD, and then it's completely destroyed once you look at the condition. But this was all good. And then I picked up this. I'd actually never heard this. This is Echo by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this one at all. I think this came out in like '99, I think, and at that point I hadn't really had my Tom Petty resurgence, or especially like his newer music. So I wasn't even living in the States when this came out, so that's another reason why I probably completely missed this record. And I didn't know this one existed. I'd never seen it until that day. So I only listened to the first couple tracks. I haven't had a chance to listen to the whole thing, but Kevin, you said this one's pretty good.
I like it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and it's Rick Rubin produced, so he
That's around the time they were working with Johnny Cash too, right? There's a bit of a crossover.
I don't know if those are the American recording. I know they played on those American recordings, and I was introduced to those when I was in college, and was blown away by those. And that probably would have been around that time, though.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
By the way, your Goodwill is nothing like our value, because they would have been $4 each.
Oh, really? Prices? Okay.
With no bonuses. No bonuses.
Yeah, they'll have some free, like depending on what day you go into. Sometimes like electronics will be 50% off or 25% off. It depends on like what day you go to. There's different sale days. And then I picked up the 50th anniversary collection of Loretta Lynn.
Nice.
And this is a pretty awesome set here. I have a few of her records. I have, I think it's a compilation of some of her early work. And then I have a few of her records with Conway Twitty. This has a few of the tracks on it, but pretty much every single, there's not really a bad song on this. And there was quite a bit that I wasn't familiar with on this too. So this was a double CD, which, they only charge for one, so you can get a double CD. You don't ding it for two there. I think there's some old photos, and she was a fox back in the day too. And just like a little write up on her, and so yeah. You guys like Loretta Lynn?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then I picked up one of my favorite movie soundtracks of all time. Care to wager any guesses on the movie soundtrack? That's what it came out in probably 96, 97.
Get Shorty.
No, that's an awesome soundtrack though.
It is.
Yeah, and I had that too when
I have it.
I had that.
I still have one.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's got Mel Gibson in it.
Mel Gibson.
Braveheart?
Braveheart.
Yeah, there you go.
I love this soundtrack.
I can't even think of anything that's on there.
Oh yeah, there's kind of like a theme that kind of runs through it a little bit, kind of reoccurs, but oh yeah, so good. It's James Horner, so yeah, good stuff. Love this. And then this was a nostalgic pickup. Dennis Leary, No Cure for Cancer.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah. So I remember borrowing this from a friend when I was probably in junior high when this came out, and I hid it behind my stack of CDs because I was afraid that my parents would find it, even though I doubt they've ever looked through my CDs ever. But there was something about this that I was like, oh, this is, I shouldn't have this, or I'm not old enough to have this, and so it snuck it behind there. But most of it, there's a few songs on here, but most of the CD is stand-up stuff. But the asshole song is pretty. It's still funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dennis Leary, No Cure for Cancer. Not sure what this dude's doing anymore. Last thing I think I ever saw him in was The Sandlot, when he played the kid's dad. And,
he had a show where he was a firefighter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I never
good.
watched that, but yeah,
it was pretty good.
Yeah, was a bird? No,
Rescue Me. I think
Rescue Me. That's what it was.
Was that what it?
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, and the last scene. So those were all picked up from that Goodwill. This next one here is one I ordered off of Discogs maybe a few months ago. This Manowar, Hail to England.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is one of the two albums of their early stuff that they don't have streaming on any of the services because of different rights and stuff. So this one's a little bit pricier to find. It's kind of harder to find, especially on cassette and vinyl. So CD is going to be the most economic route for this, and I like this record. A lot of people put this as their favorite Manowar record, but maybe it's because I didn't grow up listening to this one as much, and I haven't spent as much time with this one. But it's still good. But I know like people like Martin Popoff, they like ranked this one like super high on the Manowar list. But yeah, it's a pretty short record. There's only 7 tracks, and the 6th track here, Black Arrows. It's kind of it's a solo. It's like a bass solo that goes on for way too long, and it's hard for me to say that Manowar has a bad song, but that I can't stand that song.
Well, that's a bonus then to get it on CD because then it's easy to skip.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Does it have any?
Dude, it's like total guitar wanking, but it's like on bass guitar, and it's so bad.
Does it have any photos of them in there with their shirts off?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. So the last time that they ever appeared like themselves, and I think the only time was into Glory Ride, the record before that. After that, they never appeared again. They did in cartoon form or in illustrated form, which you may or may not see later. But yeah. Yeah, there's usually a shirtless dude with a sword on it, so that's their thing. So there you go. That's my latest CDs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Before we move, what do you guys think? Should we hit the mailbag or jump into Kevin next?
Well, I only got about 15 minutes.
Oh,
I got a lot of stuff to show. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a very early morning tomorrow, so I gotta get me set up and to bed and then to work. So let me just rip through everything that I got. I got stuff at the Barry Game Exchange as well. I did get one game, Pitfall 2, but I don't know where it is. So
for the Atari
2600. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. I made a deal to buy it like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. And then it was Derek actually. And Derek's like, yeah, you were gonna buy this Pitfall 2 off me. I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot. Well, whatever.
Is that a harder to find Atari game?
I can't find it. Other people, it's Atari games are weird. It's like in some areas, like, games are common, in other areas, games are not. But I got something from Joe as well. Joe gave me a gift as well. It's nothing, it's no Blu-ray, but it is. I did get the Star Trek.
Oh, nice
collector's edition.
I don't know why I couldn't have that, but okay.
Well, I
got a real Star Trek fan.
And well, we've seen you do Star Trek trivia, Bill, and we know that you're not a real fan. But it's got all the good Star Trek there. Well, most all the good Star Trek.
Oh, come on!
But it includes the poster in there. Joe made sure that it would have the poster in there. So.
Holy cow!
It's
careful.
It's a big one.
Maybe Joe saw how Bill treats posters.
Probably. That's
But here we go. We got the whole.
Oh, nice.
So you know where the Klingons are and the Cardassians are.
Oh, that's cool.
I love that.
I want that.
I love that stuff. Maps are my thing.
I want that. I'll put that up in a frame if you give it to me. How about that?
Then I'd have to remove it from my frame. So, anyways,
there you go.
Lots of good writings in there and imagery, and there was a whole spread on Bob Picardo in here. So,
nice.
Yeah. So there you go.
Hey,
so
Josh.
thank you, Joe.
I'm gonna have words with him over that.
And then the show runner for the Barry Game Exchange is our friend Chris Haji, and he gave me an HD DVD movie. So I got myself the Jet Li's Fearless on here.
I've never seen that one.
I haven't seen it either, but I do plan on watching it soon. So this is one of those ones that it's the combo format. It's got the DVD on one side, and then you flip it over, and it's got the HD DVD on the other side.
I can never tell which side is which. I have that on a couple of double DVDs. Like one side is one movie. I have a Conan the Barbarian collection like that. I can never tell if it's side down or side up.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Well, on this, like you see the DVD is a little silver, and then the HD DVD is a
little
dark.
There you go.
So, yeah, it's supposed to say in there, but yeah, you never know which side's which. Okay.
Now you're going for a complete collection on right?
No. Just
complete.
Just good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I did get one more HD DVD movie. The guy charged me though. He wouldn't. He didn't give it to me. He charged.
That was a screw up. That was a screw up. We addressed this in the STC pod. By
Bill,
the way, that was
Bill knows I'm a collector, and so he charged me $5 for Planet Earth.
Mint. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Wait, Bill charged you for that?
Yeah, he charged me $5.
That was a mess up. It was accounting error.
So whatever. I was like, okay, he wants $5 for it. So
look it up. That's worth $125.
I'm sure it is. Okay, so that was that. Then on Saturday, Sarah and I we weren't going to go to the Barry. We went to a record store on Sunday. We weren't going to go to it. So this was before we decided to go. We went to our favorite record store in the Oshawa area, the Schwa. We went to Cops Records. And so I picked up some records. This one was $4. I got myself Leon Russell.
Ooh, how about that Sunburst on those glasses. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's where J.J. Abrams saw this cover and that become a movie maker right there. But I'm not going to open these because I got a lot to show, so we'll just go with that. $7.99. I got myself a Sly and the Family Stones Greatest Hits.
Oh, nice.
Saw Planet Earth on HDV. That's Bill probably picked it up there and then flipped it there. That's a nice crocheted hat on there. Nice. So the the record or the sleeve isn't in the greatest shape, but the record itself is in mint shape. Then for $4, I got myself a copy of Days of Future Past. So it's just the sleeve.
Oh, what is that? Is that
Moody Blues?
Moody Blues? Oh,
yeah.
Weird.
This is with Knights in White Satin. So this came out like around the same time as Sgt. Pepper's, and this is really considered like a lot of people put those albums on together because they were considered like the first psychedelic kind of albums that kind of fit well together. So
yeah, at
the time. And then I got myself. Oh, I'll do this one here. I got. Looking for Dire Straits, so for $7.99, I got myself the Dance EP Play, Extended Dance EP Play. That's what it's called.
That's that logo or the Dire Straits logo. That's kind of cool looking. Yeah, I've never seen that.
This was a little bit of a different album for them. Like it was a little more poppy, and it's got "Twisting by the Pool," which is a pretty good song, and then some interesting songs on there. But "If I Had You" is a really good song. So. $7.99. You see this quite a bit. And then the one final album I got was Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush, trippy album cover.
That's wild.
Yeah. So this is a Canadian band. What's that?
Who is that?
So it's Mahogany Rush.
Oh, okay. I've heard you talk about them before.
Yeah. So they're like the other Rush from Canada.
Yeah.
He's a bit of Jimi Hendrix clone, Frank Marino, who was the guitar player, and this is when they were in their a little more psychedelic era. This one's a little harder to come by, so I did pay a little bit more for this one. Went up to what did I get? $30? Yeah, $29.99. But I had never seen it before until the next day when I saw it at the Barrie game or Barrie record show. So the other thing I've been getting into lately are 45s. I just like collecting the 45s and then putting them with the records. So they had I think these were $7.99 each. I got myself the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers all mixed up.
Is there any weird B-sides on those?
So that's my criteria, is like if it's got the sleeve or if it's got like a B-side, then I'll pick it up, right?
Yeah.
This one had the sleeve. So this one's from Let Me Up. I think that's the name of the album. Let Me Up and I've Had Enough. And then the other single from that album, Jammin' Me. Now this one was double whammy because it had the sleeve and it has an unreleased track.
Is that Tom Petty on the front?
So on the front, so on the album, it's like a strip of everyone in the band.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's Tom Petty's eyes.
I don't think I've ever seen Tom Petty open his eyes that wide before. That's pretty wild.
So on the album, it goes this way, and then on the single, it goes.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That's neat.
And then I found Don't Come Around Here No More. Not my favorite Tom Petty song, but it's got on the B side, I think it's Trailer.
That is kind of a weird track.
It's not my favorite. But the B-side Trailer is a really good song, and it's not an album track. So this one again, double whammy.
Was that the Alice in Wonderland video?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then this one I just got just because it has a sleeve. It's from it's tied in with the Live at the Plantation, but it's live with Stevie Nicks. But it's got a nice sleeve there. So
yeah,
cool. And then one final Tom Petty I picked up was the single for Refugee, which does have It's Raining Again, which is another unreleased track. It's very short. It's only like a minute and a half or something. It's just them jamming, but it's kind of neat. I think I only paid like $5 for that one. I just picked up this David Lee Roth one for $2. It
Just
goes
a
with
Gigolo.
no, it's Yankee Rose, which goes with that that jungle where when he's dressed
yeah.
Eat 'em and smile. It goes with, but I wasn't gonna pick it up because it's just it just has 2 album tracks on it, but I just love the placement of the label on it. It's so funky.
Oh, wow.
They screwed up so bad on both
bit of a
sides.
miss.
Does that get into any of the
Not just
there at all? Oof.
just doesn't.
That's gonna be weird when it's
tough.
spinning too, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I for $2, I'm like, what the heck? Grab that.
That's cool.
That's a rarity. That's a misprint.
Misprint.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. I got the Police King of Pain, which has the non-album track on the other side. Someone to Talk To, and another Police one. I was just listening to the do da da da.
I hate that song.
And it's got the song Friends on there. And this was D Adams. D Adams, their name on there.
Oh.
Also found a Huey Lewis in the News, Power of Love, and then on the other side was Bad is Bad. And then I found some Dire Straits. So one of the ones I was looking for was Sultans of Swing, because on the B side, it's a song called Eastbound Train, and it was a live track that they did for a compilation album for like somebody else, and the only other release that came out was the 45. So I saw it there and I was like, oh yeah, Bound, right? That's that song. But the one on the B side on here, when I got it home, it was Southbound again, not Eastbound Train. So I got the bounds mixed up, which is an album track. So
you know what you should do, Kevin? You should take all your B-sides here and make a Mars mixtape and put it out on all the unreleased B-sides that you're collecting.
Well, if I could find a awesome place where I could release a Mars mixtape, I would. That wouldn't because that's the problem with Anchor. I made one when we moved over to Anchor, and they yanked it off right away, like within an hour.
You can just get some blank cassettes and make a legit mixtape, a limited run, do like 5 of them.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Put on Bandcamp.
Okay, so these were pretty cheap, which I was fairly excited to find. I didn't think I would find these right away, but Dire Straits came out with an album in like 1991 called On Every Street, and it's hard to find like an original copy from the 90s, right? Because it was 1991. They only came out with so many copies. Then the album was reissued, and it's kind of, the reviews for it weren't that great because they said there's some surface noise in that. But that's really expensive to get that album. But the singles apparently were fairly cheap. So from that album, I got the single for Heavy Fuel. Can you see that? And then on the B side is an unreleased track called Kingdom Come, which is a great tune. And then I found the other one. So I got the single for Calling Elvis, and on the other side, Millionaires Club or Millionaires Blues. So yeah, and they were in great shape too.
I'm not used to seeing the UPC right on the label like that.
Well, see, this came out this was 1991, right? So these are from 1991. Funny. So I was kind of surprised because I thought they would be a little more rare or something like that, but I don't know, whatever. So eventually, when I do get that album, I'll be able to put those with it.
God, who was buying 45 singles in 91?
That's what I mean. But see, people still had you could still buy. I remember buying singles like in the late 90s because people still had jukeboxes, right?
Oh,
there were no MP3 jukeboxes or whatever, and they still needed content to put in there. So
interesting, yeah.
There was still a market for it up until MP3 started taking over. Wow. Okay, so that was it. That's what I bought at Cops, and then we at last minute we decided there was a record show in Barrie, Ontario. And last minute we decided that what the heck, let's go to it. So it was kind of pricey there, but there was one table that as soon as you walked in, they had everything on their table for $3. Didn't matter what the record was. Everything was $3. a lot of it was build condition, if you will. A lot of cats tap dancing on a lot of records and that, but there was some good stuff in there. And so these next few I got for $3 each. So I got this Stuart Copeland, as we were talking about the police, the rhythmist.
I wonder how that thing sold.
So, well, I think I made it 2 tracks in. Then I was like, you know what? Let's listen to something else. Because when I looked at the back, I got really nervous because it's all like kind of Africa and stuff, and it sounds a lot like the Police meets Paul Simon from the 80s, and when he's African, but he's sitting there with that microphone just capturing noise, and there's just a lot of it's just noise. It's very experimental album, so it's for $3. It's kind of neat. I'll listen to the whole thing, but the first 2 tracks didn't really pull me in. But and then my mom, she had this on cassette when I was a kid, and so what the heck, found it for $3. Aretha's Who's Doing Who. So this has the hit.
That's a cool album cover.
Yeah, she had a different album cover. I don't remember this cover, so I don't know if they came out with a different cover on the cassette. But Who's Zooming Who? That was the big hit on here is Freeway of Love, which you gotta have in your collection. For $3, why not? John Fogerty.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'd take that for $3, right?
No ringwear?
Oh, yeah.
No ringwear. Question. It didn't have anything in it, like any sleeve in it, so I don't know if I'm missing something or whatever, but $3. I was shocked to find this one. This is Mac the Knife, Ella Fitzgerald, live in Berlin. This was the big album that launched her career. She won a Grammy for this. And there's a couple of pops on it because there is a little bit of a deep scratch. But the only thing that was wrong with it, is there's a hole punched in.
Oh, geez, I thought that was a mole, like on her face.
It's punched in all the way through.
Did it get the record?
Including the record.
Ooh.
But it plays fine. It just has this bizarre hole.
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
I don't know how that happened.
BB gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we were just listening to it earlier, and there's one song that's kind of scratched up a little bit, like just when it gets quiet, but the rest of the album is fantastic. And the last one I got for $3 was
nice
Stray Cats.
Oh yeah,
Built for Speed. If you want a place to start, this is the one. It's got Stray Cat Strut on it and Rock This Town. That's the stuff right there.
Nice.
Okay, so I found one brand new album there, and I got myself Rush Power Windows. This is a brand new, the 200 gram. 180 was not enough to contain Power Windows, so they went up to 200 gram for that. And it's got an MP3 code in there and everything. So this one was $25. So no tax or anything like that because you're buying it at the show. Why not? And I was looking for Police records there. The Police are hard to find. I'm finding them hard to find anyways. Like every time I find them, it's always a roached copy, but this guy had, however you say that, this one for $15, and it's in pretty good shape. And considering I just found the 45 that goes with it, if I can find it here. This has your favorite song on it. Do.
Yeah.
But now I got the 45, and there you go. They're a family now. They go together. Just like that in the collection.
That's cool.
For $10, I thought this was a pretty good steal.
Oh, Stevie Wonder.
I got the Stevie Wonder Songs in the Key of Life. I think it might be missing something. I don't know if anyone else has this, because there is like a flap in here in the gatefold. There's like a weird flap.
Oh,
I don't know if it's supposed to go in there, but for $10, I wasn't going to complain too much.
Oh, like it's going to be in yours, Bill.
Bill's probably has a hole in it.
Yeah.
Where it's not supposed to be. Oh yeah, and there we go. So we got Let Me Up. I've Had Enough. I found that for $14. It's not the greatest.
I don't know that record.
It's not the greatest Tom Petty record. Here, I think this is Tom Petty here.
Yeah.
On this one, or he's this one. Maybe he's this one.
God,
oh, you know what? It shows you on the back. Yeah, he's purple.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the purple.
Yeah. So there you go. So now you take your 45s and you put them. Well, you don't try not to lose them. And you put them in with the record. Then I got the whole thing together. The 2 singles that came off there. Boom.
That's cool.
Boom. That's why I like collecting 45s. That's fun. I got myself Poco, however you say these. Legend.
Poco.
These are, 70s light rock. But the reason to get this is for the artwork, because the artwork, who did that album cover, Bill?
Beats me.
You will never guess in a million years.
Joni Mitchell.
A good guess, but wrong.
Kenny Rogers.
Bob Dylan.
No. Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman?
Phil Hartman was a huge album cover guy. He did a bunch of famous ones in the 70s, including this one.
Oh,
and
yeah, I remember
America's Greatest Hits. Joe just had it in his video behind him. In his latest video. But he did that one, and there's a bunch. You go look it up and you'd be surprised. He Asia by Steely Dan did that one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Phil Hartman.
The comedian?
The guy from SNL. What? Yeah, is his name on here?
That's wild. There's a connection to him where I live here. His sister lives in the town that I work in. And they used to own a coffee shop, and there was a picture of Phil in the back, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." And that's when I found out that his sister and family owned that and lived in the area.
Cover design, Philip Hartman.
Wow!
Fun fact. There, see what you learned here.
Fun fact. Yeah, you're right. I never would have guessed that in a million years.
I just found out like a few months ago, and I'm like, "What?
What is Frozen Caveman Lawyer?"
This was I think we bought this one at Cops. We did. This was $7.99. This is Elvis Costello's first album. The only problem with it was it had some easy access on there. The album would slide right out of it, but you just take the glue stick and you put it on there, and it's all tight in there now. So you put the glue on there from the glue stick, and then you put some books on there. I got a bunch of Zelda books that I put on there. Leave it there overnight, and you're good to go. So we got Elvis Costello's first.
Do you want the answer to your Stevie Wonder?
Yes.
Okay. Quickly.
It has to have something in there because Bill wouldn't be showing it otherwise.
I don't have this thing that you had.
Oh, you don't?
There's no thing here, but and you also don't have this easy access here.
No, I don't.
Too.
A glue stick will fix them.
But there is a booklet.
Oh no, yeah, no, I don't have a booklet.
Yeah,
I have
that's all.
I have Motown things. Okay.
Booklet. You're looking for a booklet.
I wasn't too sure about this. This is Yes from the 80s. It's called Big Generator. And it looks really sketchy with like this 80s kind of bright colors and that, but it's good. I enjoyed it.
I've never seen or heard that one.
Me neither, but Sarah found it for $5 and she's like, yes, get this. I'm like, okay. And it's good. It's good stuff. Was there any art in there? It was just all words. Just words. Bunch of words in there. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Some early Bonnie Raitt. That's baby Bonnie Raitt there, eh? Just baby.
Dang. I wouldn't have probably recognized her.
Yeah, she was like out there in the 70s doing her thing, and you don't want to. You can find these for cheap. And this was actually I bought this and yeah, the next two. So Sarah had an album. The guy had was it 3 for $20, which wasn't it was okay, but there was one album that the guy had that Sarah wanted, so I bought this one, and I got Max Webster, High Class and Borrowed Shoes. This was the last album I needed to finish off my Max Webster collection, and I didn't want to spend I guess it's like $750 or something on it, but every time I found this album, it was always in horrible condition, so what the heck. But yeah, she Bonnie Raitt, terrific slide player. Don't sleep on these. Grab them, pick them up. Matt Bandy will appreciate this one. I got myself the four-wheel drive by DTO. This is the one that has Hey You on it. This was $5.
What?
$5.
I need that one.
Well, you should have went to the record show.
You only went because you knew I was working.
I only went because I knew you wouldn't be there.
Exactly.
So there you go. You got some rock and roll in there, and then on the sleeve, there's some rock and roll on the sleeve as well. Oh, that's not rock and roll. That's rock and roll right there. So yeah, for $5, get myself some CanCon. And this is the second biggest purchase I made there. For $15, I got myself Alice Cooper's Muscle of Love in the cardboard box. And it was in pretty good condition.
Oh, wow.
Usually they're much more squished.
It's like I'm gonna have to like put the cardboard away. Like it feels like very old cardboard. And then it just had some inserts in there. It's probably missing stuff. That's why it was only $15. But that's the original sleeve on there.
Have you shown another copy of this record? That
I think Bill has a copy of it.
Okay, but
yeah,
did yours have that cardboard?
Yeah, Bill's had the cardboard.
I don't remember that insert though.
Well, you must have gotten a hold of it because look at that. That's a Bill rip right there.
Mm-hmm.
Must have had
Jesus.
You must have had that. Okay. That was all fine and dandy. All okay stuff. But the best, the piece de resistance. You thought everything else was good. This was, when I saw this and it was $10, I said, shut up and take my money. I've never said that out loud before in my life, but I said it because this guy had Burt Reynolds.
Jesus Christ.
Now you might think, why would you want that? You would spend $10 on that? You haven't seen the back yet because the back.
Oh, nice.
There. Come on.
Wow. Hold that steady. That's our thumbnail.
That's the stuff right there.
Get it all in the shot.
Lady. Look how impressed she is. Yes, Bert. I will lie here and be silent while you take your photo. That's a man, baby. There you go. There's more. There's more in there too. Look at that. Look at that guy. That's a filmmaker right there. He looks in the camera. There you go.
So what are we talking that's on there?
The soundtrack to Burt Reynolds' Sharky's Machine. Okay. It's all it's like what do you call it? Soundtrack. It's like a legit soundtrack.
Oh, like a score, a musical
score?
Or that's is it actual? Okay.
It's all score. Yeah. So it's kind of like 1970s action movie score. You got some, it's kind of in the between, right? Like 70s and 80s. So you got a little bit of sax in there, but it's like, kind of like more like Mancini Columbo style. So there you go. That was my weekend. All that stuff.
Nice.
Good fun.
Hey, you got one more big boy that you were teasing on Instagram.
You've already shown that, so
congratulations for getting that, though.
Yeah, I did. I did get Tom Petty's Wildflowers again. I got the 7-disc edition.
Oh, 7-disc edition. Wow.
7-disc edition. But Bill, you need the extra 2 to get the full 9. There was they released the 2 that were in the 9 set on their own. So you can get the girl on LSD on vinyl. That's what you need.
And what was that release called? That wasn't the End the Rest release, right?
No, I can't remember. I'd have to go and look at it.
Yeah.
Or I could look it up here.
Stay tuned on this channel. We're going to do an in-depth look at that release, too. We're going to take a close-up look what's in the booklet when I get around to shooting that. So we'll take a close look at that. Well, good to see Kevin bringing vinyl back to the collection show.
Somebody had to. I think I brought vinyl the last time. Let me find the name of that release. I just got to scroll down.
So Kevin said to me at the Barry Game Exchange, he said, if I do well at this thing, I will pull the trigger and get that Wildflowers Deluxe edition.
Yeah.
So Kevin did well at the Barry Game Exchange.
I did very well. Well, I don't know what people are thinking spending this money on games, but I'm in the O's now. Here we go. Petty. Tom Petty. I got too much Tom Petty stuff. I can't find it in here.
That in your past orders? That's what you're looking at?
No. Oh, Finding Wildflowers, alternate takes. That's what it's called. So that extra 2-disc set that you need to complete your 7-disc set to make it the 9-disc set. So there were so many different releases of Tom Petty's Wildflowers, and there was a 7-disc set that was like $200, and then there was a 9-disc set that was out it was like 3 or 4, it was crazy how much, it was way overpriced, and people were complaining, because they're like, I can't afford that huge set. It's enough that I'm spending on this 7-disc set. So after they got enough complaints, they just released those 2 discs on their own. So people who bought the 7-disc set could have the 2 extra, because the stuff that was on those 2 last discs, the other stuff was fine. It was good, but those were there was good stuff on there that you wanted, like the B-sides and that,
Mm-hmm.
So
cool. Okay. I wrote that down. Thank you.
No problem. All right. I'm
on the wish list.
I am way overdue to get to bed. I took way too much time, but I got to get out of here now.
All right. Thanks for making time for us. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me on, and I'll watch the rest later tomorrow. All right.
I think the biggest shocking news in Kevin's presentation was that he watched Joe's last video. That was that was pretty good. Stay tuned, everybody. Just because Kevin has left the building doesn't mean we don't have more stuff to show. Got lots of cool stuff to bring out still. Bandy's probably just scratched the surface on what he has. So don't forget, hit the subscribe and the like button and all that to keep the fun party going. Matt, Bandy, what do you think? Should we take a break, show the mailbag stuff?
It's up to you, man.
All right. Again, thanks again, Matt, for coming on. I know you worked right until, a certain time, race home, jump on here. So I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I know you wanted to show off the new.
Oh, yeah.
The guy looks like Thor, ladies and gentlemen. He's on here looking like Thor.
You're not wrong.
Okay, let's see if I can share this. Last episode, I don't know if you saw, I can't reach them. I showed a 45 that I picked up, a Tiffany 45. So our friend Bill from Toronto, who's appeared on this program, raced into his collection to show us his Tiffany stuff. And he found a couple cassettes.
Ooh.
Check those out.
Nice.
That's what happens with cassettes. You get the big crack in them. That was the big one, though, right there, right? Oof. What else did he sent me? Then he got talking to one of his people he works with, and that guy was excited about the program and wanted to send us pictures of his video game collection. So we have some pictures of a guy Bill works with, his video game collection. Let me see. This is what this guy's got. Anything there strike your fancy? Lots of Sonics.
I'm not a Sega guy. Yeah, that looks interesting. That my eyes were instantly drawn to that, but I don't know what that game is.
I
paid $10 for it.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, I would get that. Aladdin, that's Earthworm. I gotta have that. X-Men.
Yeah, the Jurassic Park game wasn't too bad for the Genesis. Yeah.
It's got some Game Boys.
Ooh, looks like a little dog got a hold of that Kirby's Dream Land there.
They do that, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, those Pokemons are worth the big bucks now.
That Metroid 2 is not too cheap anymore either.
Oh, yeah.
I actually sold my copy with a manual for a pretty penny. Solar Striker, that's a fun game.
I imagine the Turtles game has still got some value too.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, N64 stuff. Bio Freaks.
Yeah.
Pokemon Snap. That's one Pokemon game that's not worth a lot of money. Mario Party 3. There you go. That's where your money is. Oh, there's Stadium. That's worth some bucks. And here's some more Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, that's Diddy Kong Racing. That's a fun game.
Oh, yeah. Cruising. That's good.
Jet Force Gemini. That's supposed to be a fun one, too.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's got to be worth some bucks, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Original Mario Kart. Faded. Another Mario Party. That guy can retire now. Wipeout on the 64. Oh, this is my table at the Barry Game Exchange.
Oh,
so
look at
I can show you. I didn't take many pictures. I was busy, but I did snap a couple pictures of my table just so I could see what I had to start with, and I can compare it because I wasn't taking notes of what I was selling. I was just
that's a nice nice selection you got there of consoles.
Managed to sell the Dreamcast.
Nice.
That's been a while trying to sell that puppy. Finally sold it to a young kid who was super interested in getting a Dreamcast in his collection. He had to convince his parents to let him do it. And I had to give him quite a price. I had to knock it down quite a bit. And I threw in a pretty big title if he bought it. I threw in a web browser.
Oh,
he was pretty excited by that.
He'll be using that.
NES.
Dial up.
Look at these mugs. I can't sell these mugs for the life of me.
Yeah.
This all wooden TV.
Yeah.
Actually managed to sell it. We
Nice.
We sold that one. This is Joe's stuff back here. Check out that Van Halen inspired
guitar. Yeah.
Guitar.
Is that a homemade jobber there, or?
We think it is, but it was done exceptionally well. Like you can see around the holes, it is really well done.
That's
but
cool.
it's like they masked it off and spray painted, and then But they did.
Or, maybe what? I bet the paint job is definitely that. But I think I remember seeing that body though. Yeah,
that's the Explorer body. It's usually white. And if you find these on the thrift, these Explorer bodies, they still fetch $70.
Oh, wow.
70 to 100 because they're just a well-constructed Guitar Hero guitar. They don't break, and they're corded, so there's no dongles to need to plug in. And then some more consoles in the back there. Still my table.
Oh, it's that strawberry shortcake. That's pretty cool.
Strawberry shortcake phone. Yep.
Yeah,
That's been on my eBay for probably 3 years. It got down to, I think on my eBay, I lowered it all the way down to like $14. Still no takers.
No takers,
but it did sell here.
There you go.
Luckily enough, that Sonic sold. What else we got here? This is the original edition PS3, the hardware backwards compatible model. So that's got a full PS2 stuffed inside of it.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Can play any PS2. This one, it was prone to failure because there's so much hardware in there and overheating. Yeah. But that one still worked, and I did manage to sell it. I was happy with that. And an NES Mini here I managed to sell as well. Not for that price. I had to knock these prices down.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where my software was. Lots of games. Got some Star Trek games back there.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Even a Commodore 64 game. I'm not sure if I sold that, though. Then we had some higher value stuff in this cabinet up here. Nothing crazy. And there's a picture of my table. The kid, she came. She wanted to participate, and she actually had a great time. So that was cool. She wasn't a bother at all. She had a good time, and she hung out with Kevin quite a bit. Kevin there. So, yeah. I think that's it for. Let me stop the screen. I think that's it for pictures. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for submitting those pictures. Bill from Toronto and his buddy who he works with for sending those in. That was fun to look at. If you want to send us some pictures or videos or anything you want us to show here on The Collectors, send us an email at starttocontinuemail@gmail.com. And sorry I didn't get any shots of Troy's table. He did. He was liquidating like mad. I'm very happy I was a few tables away from him. So I got to maintain some prices, some high prices. And Chris Roberts, free to join in, buddy. Come on in anytime. And yeah, there's Duke saying hi to him. So off to Matt Bandy. It's his turn to show some more stuff. I think the cassettes are next.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing cassettes. We'll get to them, but I want to show some newer pickups because I've had these for a while. But I'm going to show the new stuff that I got. So I do have a couple records to show. I was in Ventura, California last week. My son was getting his cast removed, and we did a little record shopping while we were there. There's a cool record store called I think it's called Grady's Records in Ventura, California, and they had a huge selection of soundtracks, and I always like to look through the vinyl soundtracks, and I was happy to find this guy here, The Sword and the Sorcerer, original motion picture soundtrack.
Wow, that's snazzy artwork there.
Yeah, I believe
that looks better in the VHS.
What's that?
Looks better in the VHS cover. Nice.
Oh, you go hand in hand here. How about that?
Yeah,
yeah. So I psyched on that.
Look at that guy running with a sword.
Yeah. Dude ripping his face open.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's a lot to see there.
Yeah. So I think I paid like $4 for this.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it. Nice.
Yeah. Psyched on that. And then I always am on the lookout for some new mountain. And I picked up Avalanche. Didn't have this.
Yeah. I got that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So this was $7.
$7. Oh my
Looks
God.
like it used to belong to old Quinn there. So thank you, Quinn. We're getting that one up. Yeah.
Good taste. Good job. That's a good deal too.
Yeah. And then as I was walking through the store, I happened to look down and I saw a rather large collection of laser discs.
Oh, I like laser discs.
I know. And you know, there was a nice selection. And they were so cheap that I couldn't help but look through all of them. And I had to stop myself. I bought some. Mostly, I don't have a laser disc player, but they look cool and they'll display neat.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of Star Trek. So I'll start with this guy here. We got Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home.
Beautiful.
$3.
Perfect condition. Oh my
Perfect
God.
condition. $3. Every single thing was like the highest one they had there was Beavis and Butthead Do America, and that was $20, and it was sealed.
Yeah, that'd be 30 here. No problem.
Yeah. $3.
Do you get stuff inside those? Or is
I
it
don't
just
know.
the
I didn't
disc?
even bother to look. Yeah, it's just a disc.
to see.
I didn't even bother to look. Yeah. I'm never gonna play this guy anyway, so. Yep.
Is it in letterboxed on Laserdisc?
Some of them will say
Oh, Duke.
letterbox. What Duke say?
Oh, come on.
Oh man, come on.
Everyone likes the Voyage Home. I don't know what he's talking about.
Curtis, you really like this one. Yeah. So I don't know if it's letterbox or not. What we got next? And then we got Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan.
Love that.
$3.
It's just like the poster.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like, if they were that cheap, maybe you could have bought extras and sent to Canada,
I did text to my friend Curtis, and he said no. So sorry, Bill.
Yeah.
And we got old Generations
THX
widescreen edition. What are your thoughts on this one? Do you like this one?
It's not one I pine to watch. Like I don't think about it, but it's necessary.
Yeah, that's all right. The way Kurt goes out, it's not so hot.
I don't like the concept. I didn't buy the concept.
It's
but you get to
weird,
see everyone. So
yeah, and I always like the artwork on this. I thought it was kind of cool. I like the purple and kind of teal image there. You got your two guys there. So, and then I got First Contact too.
Well, that's a cool cover.
Yeah. You
That's
got
different.
old actions. You got old action star Picard.
Yep. Borg Queen.
Yeah.
Are you watching the new series?
Nope. I am not. And we got could pass up old Spaceballs.
God damn it. $3.
My brains are going into my feet.
That's cool. Is that 2-discer? I thought it said 2 discs on there.
No. This is Letterbox Deluxe Letterbox Edition. So this is the Deluxe Edition. And you got audio commentary by Mel Brooks.
Oh my God. Hey, Matt Bandy, can I stop you for a second?
Of course.
Breaking news. This is big time. We actually have Bill from Toronto joining us on location. So let me throw him up quick.
All right.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Hey, there he is.
I'm at work. I just thought I'd check in and say hi to everybody. Hope the show's going well.
Show is going well. Thanks for checking in.
Well, yeah.
Look how good he looks. And he's in a wine cellar or something?
I am in the wine cellar, the world's highest wine cellar.
Ooh.
With my, where is it? This bottle of, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, I gotta flip it around.
Oh boy.
This is a $36,000 bottle of cognac.
Oof. Careful, don't knock that over.
God damn. Holy mackerel. Yeah. Don't let me touch that. I'll drop it. God damn it.
It's available for just $1,600 an ounce if you got an extra $1,600 kicking around.
That's Bandy money for sure.
Yeah, right.
God damn it.
Anyways, oh, I'm upside down. Okay, I got to get back to work.
Thanks for checking in. Great. Good time. See ya. Wow.
It's quite the wine collection there.
Like
the collectors, you never know what you're gonna see.
You never know. That's on top of the CN Tower. He's way up there at the top of Toronto right now. In the revolving restaurant on top of CN Tower. Okay. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
No, nothing to be sorry about. And we got old Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Beautiful.
Edition. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna put these in. I got a few 12 by 12 record display.
Oh yes.
So that's why I got these essentially. Yeah. I have 2 of them, and maybe I'll get some more. Or maybe I'll just kind of have a rotating cast of movies hanging up on the wall. So that was $3 as well. And the last one I got was old Total Recall.
Still with the shrink on it.
It's still with the shrink on it. Yeah, I'll probably take that off actually.
No.
And, no? I don't like that. It's got, you know what? I'm going to do it right now.
Oh, no.
Hey, you know that shit on there. Come on. Look how much better that looks now.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Shrink wrap.
It was so special before.
No. So yeah, all of those were $3. I so many, Bill. There was probably close to 200. There was a lot, and not all of it good, but there was a lot of cool stuff. But I couldn't leave with like 50 laser discs.
No.
I had to pick and choose there. Some of the old favorites. There was even some Star Trek I left behind.
Why? That's crazy. Was there some Lawrence of Arabia there?
Okay, I did think of you, Bill. Think of you. I forgot to send this to you. There you go. I didn't delete it. God dang it. I totally did.
Oh, yeah.
There was a Lawrence of Arabia, and I took a picture, and I was going to send it to you. You know what? I will make it back down there. Right next to a friend of ours' store. And we go down to visit quite a bit. So next time I'm there, I'm sure it's still going to be there. I will buy it for you, and I will send it to you. You have it.
Yeah.
You hear it, her. I will buy it and send it to you. It's got the big old tool face on it.
Oh man.
Damn it! I don't know why I deleted that. God dang it!
That is awesome. Send me. I'll pay the shipping. I don't care.
All right. Yeah. Next time I get down there, should be.
That's got to be a
not
two-disc.
too long. I don't know, but I pulled it out and I was like, anytime I go looking for movies, I always come across that.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not on the Laserdisc. That's for sure.
Yeah. No. Not on. Yeah. Oh yeah. That made me laugh. That made me laugh.
I just tweeted something out because they finally announced the 4K edition standalone version of Lawrence will be coming out in the summer. So that's very exciting. Might as well buy it again.
I was talking to I don't think he was the owner or one of the employees there about the Laserdisc. He's like, "Oh, you got some good ones here." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "There were $3. I couldn't say no." And we got to talking a little bit about Laserdisc, and he was saying, the hard thing is, you can find the discs, but the players you can't find, and if you do find them, they're not working. And he said they had one in a few months ago, but it like immediately sold the day they got it in. So
yep, I can see that.
Yeah. I'm not going down this road of collecting Laserdisc, but yeah, for some wall art, that's what I'll do. Or if someone wants it, I'll trade or sell them. But yeah, I couldn't say no. $3.
No reason to.
No.
That's what I said when I got back into the VHSs. Is now we have an issue.
Yeah, it's 200 tapes later.
And another YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to take a second here and show you a couple more things?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll finish out with the cassettes when we're done here. When you're done.
Don't forget, got this crazy piece of technology from long ago to show you that was given to me by my pal. I'll tell you, it was my pal Derek from the Dollar Dorks and Not So Special podcast. He was at the Barry Game Exchange vending, and he had had this for me for a while. So look forward to that. I don't know if Josh Creepleet is still here, but he had some stuff for me as well. And breaking news. I'm gonna get someone on. This is quite a show tonight. From location in his car, Chris Roberts.
Yeah, on location. How you guys doing?
I don't know this safety aspect of this,
panel?
but
it's all right.
Full panel.
The road's in the same general direction as the phone.
That's true. Good.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's good to see you.
All right. Hey, so good to see you. I don't know if I'm going to make it home in time to do this on the computer. So I just wanted to say that next month at the end of June, me and my good friend Duke are going to be attending Too Many Games.
Oh.
And we're going to do some recording.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Too Many Games. I'm going to go all the way to the great city of Philadelphia, I guess. I don't know how great it is, but I'm going. And we're going to hang out. We're going to record some stuff. And we're going to buy some things and, all
That's awesome.
Things.
So you're going to go on a run with Mother Brain?
So, I'm going to be like Yoda in the backpack while she runs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I will not make it. We're planning on, if we got time, I'm going to see the Rocky Stairs. And I'm going to have her carry me up the stairs because I won't be able to run up those stairs. I'll run up some of the stairs and then I'll probably collapse. So
start training now.
Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
That mustache is looking good, buddy.
Is it? Doesn't look any different. Oh, okay.
It looks thicker. It looks thicker.
Maybe.
The light's hitting it right.
Yeah.
The lights in it, and the little Magnum. But
All right.
yeah, Bandy's got the new haircut, and I'm gonna make a thicker stash to kind of balance out his lack of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Anyways, that's about it.
All right. Thanks for calling in. It's fun
You know
seeing
what? Oh, hold up. I do actually have some
Jesus.
stuff.
Keep her straight.
I did get a new game for my Atari collection. It's been a while. And check this out. They put a little label on the back. Can you read that? Anyway, it's a little Tupperware label. Here, let me. How about now?
Yeah.
Was that your crotch?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Man.
Oh, there it's at.
Anyway,
it
yeah,
popped up
I got
for a second.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's just down there now. So yeah, there you go. An actual
Beautiful.
game shown on the Collector Show.
All right. Well, hopefully me and Chris will get together on Midnight's Flashing on the weekend for a VHS show. Looking for that.
Yeah, I got
Chris
a
Roberts?
lot of tape to show, so maybe Saturday.
Okay.
I think I'm losing.
Oh. All right. Well, we'll say goodbye to him. Well,
Yeah,
I don't want to see him get into an accident. So thanks, Chris Roberts. Holy, that's a new first for this show.
Yeah.
Driving and showing stuff and camera work.
He's a talented guy, you know.
That's for sure.
He's a professional driver. What are you gonna do?
God damn it, he's good. Okay. That was Chris Roberts. Look for him and Duke on the Retro Nonsense podcast, wherever you get podcasts. You can't miss it. It's a great show. 80s nostalgia, 90s nostalgia on that show. And apparently they're going to do some shows from the road in Philadelphia.
There might be something else coming up that I maybe be privy to, and I'm not going to say anything, but look out. Look out. That's all I'm saying.
Well, maybe I am privy too. How about that?
Oh, okay.
And it will be awesome. So whatever it could be. But yeah, stay tuned to the Retro Nonsense YouTube channel and check out their podcast. So I've been waiting for this movie to get on the streamers for a long time. I've stayed away from any spoilers I haven't even seen many trailers because I love the series so much. I wanted to enjoy the movie in a nice, full on HD or, top quality stream, but it wasn't going there. Amazon, I read an article, Amazon was getting this movie and its entire back catalog last week. And that day came. And it didn't happen. Apparently, that was only Amazon UK. And I'm talking about all the James Bond movies, including the latest one, No Time to Die. So I had to just go pull the trigger and buy it.
Nice. I've never seen that. I've only ever seen the Casino Royale of the Craig movies.
Well, I'm not the hugest Daniel Craig James Bond fan, but this pulls it all together. And it's excellent. It is an excellent movie. It is well worth I think I paid $20 to get this.
Is there an overarching storyline between the Craig movies?
Definitely. And this one brings it all. So definitely you need to know Casino Royale and his last movie, which was Spectre. And yeah. Excellent. I recommend it.
Okay.
Recommend it.
You have to give those a watch.
It's his last Bond movie, so
have they said who the new Bond's going to be, or are they?
No, they haven't. It's unfortunate because I think he's aging appropriately into the role now. I like my Bonds a little older and mature, not just punching guys. Okay, So back to the Barry Game Exchange. Josh Creep, if he's still in the chat, he gave me some stuff. Well, he's been holding stuff for a while. Whenever he's thrifting or whatever, and he sees stuff that he knows I need, he'll grab it for me. And he often knows this because he does pickup videos on his YouTube channel, Creep 1335. And I'll often comment, I need that. You should have got that for me. And then if he finds it again, he'll grab it for me. And this was a big one because I listened to their podcast in last year. I think it was a big anniversary for this. And so they came out with a podcast that was amazing, where it went through every episode and had all the guest stars, all the cast come back for an entire episode long podcast and talk about it. I had this on DVD, but this is Blu-ray right here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So when I was listening to the podcast, I had the DVDs out, about to play them again. And I'm like, I know these Blu-rays exist because Josh found them. So I'm not going to waste a viewing on a lower quality. I'm going to wait till that Blu-ray comes. So I've been waiting all this time to get it in me at the full quality. Oh, he left a receipt in here. He didn't do too bad at that Value Village that day. I was going to say if there was a big run of prices on there, it'd be funny. So, yeah. Very excited for that. Bandy, not a huge fan? Or
no, it's been so long since I've seen that. And I don't think I've seen the whole thing. That's something I need to watch again. I remember my parents really liked it. I remember my mom saying that she had a hard time watching it because her dad, my grandfather, was at a lot of those. He was at Normandy and some other battles, and she just pictured him going through that. And but yeah, that's something I really need to watch again in its entirety.
I can't recommend that podcast enough. Because each cast member is based on a real guy, right? And in learning what they went through to shoot this, like each cast member kind of, if they could, they got to know the guy that they were portraying. Like they would meet him and talk to him on the phone and find out what he was feeling and what it was like. And I've never heard like actors talk about prior projects the way these guys talk about this show.
I love the genre of podcasts doing deep dives on single episodes of shows. I love that. I think that's so cool when they break down, having something to listen to after watching the episode and getting the behind the scenes stuff. I think that's really neat. I like that.
Yep, for sure. So he also grabbed for me, because we're both collecting 3D movies. We're the only two people out there that do it. So he found, my kid's going to like this, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs in 3D.
That's a good movie.
That'll have lots of stuff flying at your face, right? So that's in 3D. And then see, that was for me. I actually don't have the 3D version of this yet. So
I've never seen that movie.
I mean, it's not going to change your world, but it's visually fun to watch, and this was a big 3D movie. Like So finally got it. It's so weird because there's many Blu-ray editions of this and huge deluxe box sets of it, and they don't include the 3D version in those box sets. You're like, that's what this was about. This will be good. Hubble in 3D.
Oh.
And this space stuff in 3D looks amazing.
Oh,
even
I thought it said narrated by Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio. It's all right though.
Yeah, it's okay. This what's it got? 2 discs in here. Oh, one's a DVD copy.
That'll look cool in 3D, eh?
Yeah, all the space stuff looks cool in 3D.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
I got a code if you guys want to try it. Here you go. This is the second code of the night.
Nice.
There
you go. There.
It's probably expired, but I don't know how well this will play in 3D, but I appreciate getting it. Add to the 3D collection. Martian.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
It's okay. It's a good book. The book's exciting. Ooh, another Value Village receipt. Yeah, he didn't go crazy again. Just little purchases.
Yeah, not bad. $5.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, $3 American.
Oh, this isn't from the creep pile, but it's mixed in here. I just found this at my thrift store last week. This wasn't the greatest movie, the 300 sequel, but this one's in 3D.
Oh, they made a sequel to that?
Yeah, with the guy from that show there that I like. The show. That show. Strike Back.
I like that show.
He was in Strike Back.
I don't know that show.
Love Strike Back. $3.
I like the first movie, 300.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
I mean, it just doesn't have the same magic. Oh, back to what Creep got for me. I went to his table, actually. Now, this wasn't part of the package, but I went to his table, and he had VHSs, and he had cassette sets. And I'm like, hey, you got stuff here. So I ended up grabbing some cassettes from him.
Oh, nice. Cult.
The Cult.
Good stuff.
Now, Josh, he's saying he wants that 300 sequel tape. Sonic Temple. No Sanctuary on this one, though.
Yeah.
Love the Sanctuary. We got some art. This stuff he found in the garbage, of course. He finds lots of good stuff in the garbage. Well, that's okay. I'll take it. It's in good shape. And some Alice.
Nice.
With the snake constrictor. Teenage Frankenstein. Let's see what this got in it. Not much in there, but and as I was going out the door, he insisted I take this thing, and I said, Josh, I think I already have it. He's like, no, you don't. I said, I think I do. No, just take it. And he pushed this on me. So I ended up taking this home. A Starlink. Doesn't have the game or anything, but it has these the ships in it. Do you ever collect these ships?
No, that was a cool idea, but no.
They look good on the shelf.
Yeah.
The ship does. It turns I do already have this one. I told you, Josh.
Oh.
I already have this one. But and then the coup de grace, and you're gonna have to tune in to Midnight is Flashing on the weekend if you actually want to see this open. This is a big super tease. And this isn't the big finale thing I told you about, but you recall I showed you the pictures of my table and the wooden TV from 1978 that I was happy to sell. I couldn't believe I sold it. My kids were like, yeah, you got rid of a big TV. I'm so happy. I ended up coming home with another TV.
Oh, nice.
And it's from Josh, who was selling a TV. And he was so sick of moving this TV around. He's like, if this doesn't sell at the end of this thing, I'm pushing it into the dumpster. And I'm like, well, you can push it into my trunk, not the dumpster. He's like, well, if you want it, it's this amount of money. And I said, well, I'll just wait till the dumpster. End. I felt greasy doing this, but what am I supposed to do? Still in the box, Andy.
Nice.
Still in the box.
Sears 12-inch portable.
You're gonna love seeing this when this comes out of the box.
Oh, you're not gonna open it tonight, huh? Oh, are you?
Midnight is Flashing.
It's okay. All right, I'll be there
this weekend. Yeah, gotta leave something for you. That's going to come out, and you're going to love the look of that TV. And
All right.
it's in the box, and
That's cool.
here's another tease. The instruction manual's in there too.
Oh.
So midnight is flashing Saturday. We'll open that puppy up.
What time?
I don't know. You got to talk to the boss, you know.
Yeah,
Whenever
okay.
boss is ready, I'm ready. So we'll do that.
Right on.
Again, one last thing to show when we come back. Please stay tuned for that one because I love this thing. This is my favorite pickup from the Barry Game Exchange.
All right.
However, let's let Matt show us some more stuff.
So I gonna get into the cassettes here. I showed one Manowar thing already, but I've been starting to get the Manowar albums on cassette. That started when I was in Texas, and I picked up Into Glory Ride on cassette. And once I got one, you know, you got to get the rest. At least I'm trying to get the first 6 Manowar records that Ross the Boss played on, and so I got these. Were all pickups from Discogs. This is Manowar Fighting the World. I don't think I showed this on here before, but yeah. So you got the band on there, but this time I believe it's Ken Kelly who did the illustrations for this. And, if you don't know who Ken Kelly is, go look up his stuff. He's a really awesome fantasy artist. He's done a lot of album covers, a lot of book covers and stuff. He's got some cool stuff. So check him out.
No Phil Hartman though.
No Phil Hartman. No. And then you got next we got Kings of Metal, and then the Triumph of Steel. So I am missing Battle Hymns, Hail to England, and Sign of the Hammer. Those are the 3 I need left. Okay, where do we go next? Oh, I'll show this one because this one's a little bit out of the alignment with some of the other ones. So I got old Jock Jams, Volume 1.
Jock Jams.
Hey, if you want to start a party instantly, you put this on. It's nonstop. It's like seamless flow from one song to the other. This is like 7th, 8th grade dance material here for me. This one actually, I was surprised. This commands a little bit of money on the old eBays, around I think $25, $30 for this tape.
Really?
So you know, I got it for what, 50 cents. So I was happy with that. Yeah, actually, no, not even 50 cents. This was like a quarter.
Where was that?
This was at a local thrift shop.
Oh,
yeah. You know, it starts off with your Bruce Buffer. Let's get ready to rumble. And you got you can order My Jock Rocks. How about yours? Go ahead.
yeah.
See, back in the day, you would a mail order there. You'd write what you want, put your money order in there, and ship it off. So yeah, I guess whoever owned this didn't send away for their $15 extra large T-shirt. That was the only size that was available, extra large. So Jock Jams, Volume 1. They did a bunch of volumes, but yeah, this one's awesome. Don't sleep on this.
I'm putting that in the memory banks.
You should. Okay, and it's gonna get a little weirder from here. Actually, this one's kind of a normal. Okay, let's go. Solemn Lament. So this is a new doom metal band. I think they're from East Coast somewhere, maybe Philadelphia. This was put out on Sword Worship Records. This is their 4th release. Sword Worship is a record label run by Jason Tarpey of Eternal Champion. That's his record label. This is I guess you can consider like an EP. This has 4 tracks on it. I believe it's tracks from their upcoming upcoming debut. So this is doom metal in the vein of Candlemass, Trouble, stuff like that. So, Bill, I think you might dig this. So
Okay.
check this band out. Just a simple liner note here. The vocalist Phil Swanson, he was sang in another one of my favorite doom metal bands called Hour of 13. So I always dug his vocals. So that's a big reason why I checked this out. And I got a little thank you note. Thank you, Matthew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you order from Bandcamp, you get those little touches.
Yeah. Okay, I'll look.
So, you can. Bandcamp. Yeah, you can check this out on Bandcamp. And let's see. Let's go. We'll go black metal. All right. So these, most of these tapes are going to be from Out of Season and a few other distros that I've ordered from. I'll kind of run through these kind of quick. This is a band called Grohl. This is a Canadian black metal band. They're from, he is from Newfoundland. And this I just gave a listen to on, I believe, YouTube. It was uploaded. And this is pretty raw, but it's black metal with a touch influences of punk rock and some thrash metal. But this is really, really good. And let's see, this guy is from Newfoundland. So this is the first full length. He has a demo out that I don't have, but would like to get. So and this is the name of this is With a Pike Upon My Shoulder. That's the name of this release. And oh geez, I think I should proofread some of this before showing this. But this is a Norwegian band. This is another black metal release that I believe was put out by Tour de Garde. Okay, yeah. So this is a label this is a Canadian, a Quebec black metal label who puts out some good stuff. This is just, I think, 2 songs from this, just on plain black. But yeah, this is if you like early Norwegian black metal, this is kind of it's very, very similar to that stuff.
From a Quebec label.
Yeah. So this one is also the the same Quebec label. I think this is 2. So this is Azerbach. This is another just a raw black metal. I think this guy's European. I don't know if he's French, but this is, I think I got this on Tour de Garde as well. I'm not sure if this guy is French or not, but this does sound like a French black metal. This is pretty raw stuff too. And then this is a re-release that Out of Season did for MMUL, which is I believe they're American. But this is a black metal band that is it's all influenced by the works of J.R.R. Tolkien. So thematically, lyrics, it's all in the Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth. What's the word I'm looking for?
The Shire.
No, like it's all themed around that.
Yes.
But what's awesome about this release is this cassette.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Like, is that like some kind of wrap that's over it?
No, it's printed on the cassette.
Wow.
Yeah. So that alone is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the packaging is pretty big here. So if you like bands like Summoning, this is very kind of epic black metal.
All right. What are they called again?
You're not gonna like this, Bill. I can. So the Imanol, so that's named after. So that's the mountain range that Sam and Frodo, when they leave the Fellowship and they're trying to get into Mordor, that's the mountain range that they go through.
Okay.
Yeah. Next one here is Alchemy of Flesh, Ageless, Abominations. This is a death metal band. One guy plays all the instruments on this. This was put out on Dungeons Deep Records, which usually doesn't put out metal stuff. It's more of weird synth music, but this one on a blue cassette.
Yeah.
If you like, this sounds a lot like early Morbid Angel. So if you're a fan of Morbid Angel or some early Florida death metal, this is doing it good. I'm pretty picky when it comes to death metal, so and I dug this record, so check that out. So next here, this is going to be a little series. This is Sequestered Keep. I've shown them on here before. This is a Dungeon Synth project, and Out of Season is re-releasing what's considered Era 1 of Sequestered Keep. So there's Era 1, Era 2, and now I believe into Era 3, where this is pretty much all the early works. There is a subscription service or a subscription that was offered to the first 50 people, and it every 3 months you'll get another 3 cassettes. So next month I'll get the next 3 releases, and then the month after that or 2 months after that there'll be 3 other cassettes that come. So it's the first 9 albums by Sequestered Keep, and then at the end there's a box that's going to be limited and special to hold all the cassettes. So we got the Fortress in Limitless Fog, Mournful Mystic Night, and Lost Halls. So this is all fantasy synth, dungeon synth, whatever you want to call it. This is some good stuff. And let's see, I got a release by Confurious Mist, The Lost Mountain Pathways. This is more like ambient. This is kind of weird stuff. But it's cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
This, I believe, collects 1, 2, 3, 4 of the releases onto one cassette. And we got Diplodocus. Help me pronounce this one here, Bill.
Yeah, right.
Diplodocus. Okay, slow and heavy. So this is they call this Dino Synth. So
here we go. I got a new genre.
Yeah, but this is like weird synth music that is influenced by dinosaurs.
Yeah,
this is actually pretty cool. So I would say check this one out, Bill. This one's a fun listen.
Is there roaring or
There is some roaring? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, there's definitely roaring. And so you got some cool. Let me read some of the titles here for you. You got on side A, you got Prowl of the what's this? Concavenator, encased in amber. Faint burning glimmer in the Mesoic sky. So
yeah. That sounds like making love music.
That's right. Baby music right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll go this another release by Dungeons Deep, Secret Stairways, Enchantment of the Ring. This is a pretty famous release for the genre. This came out early 90s. This was kind of before Dungeon Synth was established as a genre. But there wasn't too many people making that type of music, and this guy, his name was Matthew. I forget his name, but he passed away, and then since people have kind of discovered this, and it just got a re-release on cassette and vinyl. So this one's a good listen too. Bill, you might take this. So Secret Stairways. Check this out.
Secret Stairways. We
got released by Moonsword, The White Hand. This is another Tolkien influenced black metal band from Indiana. Victorious in Death. This has their first EP and a live recording. And you got a shot of the band. The liner note. You got the old white hand of Sauron there. I'm sorry, Saruman, not Sauron. Okay, then we'll go the last one here. This is a release by Merodrum, Wandering Songs. This was put out by Ancient Meadows Records. This is kind of a combination of synth and neoclassical folk type music. Just got just some basic liner notes. So there you go. Sorry if I lost everyone there, but
no, we're all enthralled with the new genres. Sure. And where are you housing all these?
Oh, these are kept in. Well, maybe I'll take a picture and send it to the old mailbag so you can see where I store in all my cassettes.
Yeah. Are you Napa Valleying it?
Yeah, So I got a few of these guys here, and then I got a big the 30. I think it holds 36 or 38 cassettes, maybe a little bit more than that. But yeah, so it's all Napa Valley stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. All right. This is it, I guess. So we come to the end of the night. The end of the show. About to show my favorite pickup from the Barry Game Exchange. Was I laying some hints? Any guesses, Matt, what it could be?
I have no idea. Give me a hint.
I do collect these. I have a little collection of these.
This is the toy that's 70 years old.
Well, I didn't say toy, but yes, this is old.
I'm going to guess it's an airplane.
That would be a good guess. No, I do have plane collections, but no, I also collect old. See them?
Oh, okay. The phone.
Hello. Yeah, I have a little bit of a classic antique phone collection. So Derek's
bronzed. Jeez, oh.
Yeah, that's your old school. I don't know if it's metal or Bakelite, but it's heavy. This is the receiver part. Derek found this at, if I heard him right, on the side of the road.
A cranker?
We'll get to it.
All right.
We'll get to it. He thought it was a phone, and he grabbed it for me because he knows I collect old phones. And this is truly a wackadoo, wacky looking device here. Here it is.
Oh.
So it looks like a phone, right? But this is actually more an inter-office intercom.
Oh, cool.
So you've got your couple of channels here. You got Weir and BDSM.
Oh, okay.
How you like it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now there probably would have been like just a rocker switch here.
All right.
Not a rotary thing, just a switch between whatever channels. Looks like there's only 2 channels here. And so there would have been like a master unit in like the big boy's office. That would be the big cabinet with switches on it. You know, you've seen them in movies.
Yeah.
They hit a switch and go, hey, Margaret, take a note for me. And I take it this thing may have buzzed. And I don't know, there's one single button on here. It doesn't play very well, but maybe they had to hit that button for this to work. I don't know. Check out the on the back here. You got some classic Art Deco styling on the back, which I love right in there.
Is that thing heavy?
It's kind of heavy, not very heavy. Like this is like Bakelite again. It's not metal. Okay. It's not plastic. This might be metal here, but this is Bakelite. Very sturdy, like a plastic, which they used, long ago. There is a name on it here. Dictograph. Yeah. Dictograph. So that's been around since the 1900s. But in looking up this trademark label, this style of trademark was used, I think, in the 50s up to the 70s, something like that. But this logo back here, this is the cool one. I like that. The D with the lightning bolts.
Nice.
And just the one button there when you put the receiver down. This is I don't know if that's original. This might be a replacement. It's Northern Electric, which is a Canadian phone company, would have made those. Nothing on the back really to help identify stuff. This number, which kind of half
came out in 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something going on inside. But yeah, I'm going to, I think, do either a video or maybe even a live stream where we take this apart and
put it back together.
Oh, just get to the bottom of how old this is, what's inside of it. Is there a buzzer in here? Is there a ringer? Is there nothing?
That's cool. I'd watch that.
We can open these up and get all the parts will have year stamps on them. So we'll see how old the receiver and the microphone is. And yeah, just put the camera over top and we'll just dig in and see what's in here.
Yeah. That's cool. So that kind of reminds me, if you'll indulge me with a little a story here. So my childhood A&W root beer stand. Okay. Are you familiar with A&W root beer?
Yes, but stand? Okay. What do you mean
the A&W root beer stand. So it was a like a restaurant.
Okay. Yeah.
You could drive up and park your car and order from your car, and they come and bring it out on the tray.
Okay. Yeah.
But you could also go inside, and so the server would sit you at your table, and you had your menus, and then on the wall on your booth there was a phone that was orange, and it was like the A&W orange, right?
Yeah.
So you would pick up the phone, and there was a button. You push the button, and it called into the kitchen, and you place your order that way. And that just kind of reminded me. I thought that was the coolest thing when I was a kid.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I'd like one of those phones too.
Yeah.
Bright orange. That'd be
orange.
Cool.
It was that orange. Brown and orange.
Oh, yeah. That does sound cool. That reminds me, the only other time I've seen that is like truck stops. I remember truck stops would have like telephones at each table so the truckers could call in or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, with just a little orange button.
Yeah. Cool. So that's it. But that's my most fun find because that's so unique.
That's neat.
Dictograph. Anyway, so that's that. Matt, thanks for joining me on the Collectors. It was fun having you back.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin, for stopping in. Thanks for special guests, Bill from Toronto, and who else was it? That Chris Roberts guy.
Chris Roberts, yeah.
From the road. That was fun. Yeah, now you know where to go in Toronto if you want an extremely expensive shot of liquor. Go to the CN Tower, of all places. Okay. Thanks, everyone in the chat for joining us and sticking with us. Don't forget to, hit the like button and share the story of this video and all the fun stuff. Hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it on the channel. A program note. We are still going to do that recut of the White Album. Remember we talked about that? It's coming. We all have to be together for that. So we're taking the two albums, the two discs of the White Album, and making our own one disc cut of it. And then we'll compare how the tracks line up. Who thought what should go where, what should get cut. And it is interesting going back and listening to that album track by track, because there are many that seem like these are just demos on here, but they got the official release. So we'll see if other people agree. That'll happen on this show at some point.
Nice.
Yeah. So do your homework, Matt. White Album.
I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that record.
All right. So look for the Collectors. We're coming back to you in a couple weeks or something. We'll do another episode. Don't forget on Saturday to watch Midnight is Flashing YouTube channel for the VHS show with me and Chris Roberts and maybe special guest Matt Bandy. Who knows?
Maybe.
Tough to afford that guy twice in 1 week. So, but look for that. All right. That's it. Thank you again, Matt.
You're welcome. Thank you.